did I hear that you got married? Why didn't you tell me about it? That's so secretive.
What? How did you find out?
I heard from another friend. You're having a wedding ceremony too, right? No one's going to be interested in seeing you in your wedding dress, I bet.
That's none of your business.
By the way, I haven't received a wedding invitation yet. When are you planning to send them out?
Huh? Am I planning to send them?
That's a harsh joke. Not inviting me would be out of the question, right? We're best friends, after all.
Best friends? I don't remember us being that close.
Well, that's true. I was like the leader, after all. I was always out of reach for someone like you. It's so unusual that I was talking to someone like you from the bottom. You're lucky I was so kind. Seriously, be grateful.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Anyway, I'll attend your wedding. So, send me the invitation soon. You came to my wedding, after all. I'll go to yours too.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll send you the invitation. I never realized you wanted to attend my wedding so badly. I didn't notice.
I just want to see who you married, being the bottom feeder that you are. You married another bottom feeder, didn't you? Of course. You've been a bottom feeder since high school, after all. I think there's no way you could marry someone better.
Why do you have to say something like that? It's so annoying to be bothered by a delusional, condescending woman.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Who? There's only one person I'm talking to right now. If you're not aware, let me tell you. Delusional, condescending woman. How highly do you think of yourself? You should stop putting yourself above others and looking down on them. In the end, you're just making enemies all around.
What did you just say? How dare you say that to me? You don't understand how amazing I am, do you? My husband is the owner of a company, you know.
That's why you invited so many people to your wedding, right? So you wouldn't be outdone by the number of guests on your partner's side.
Well, even if that's true, it has nothing to do with you. If you don't like being looked down on, why don't you just say so honestly? What does your husband do for a living?
He works in a factory.
What? Factory worker. Wow, that's so bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the barrel? Are you saying that again? Are you so great that you can look down on others based on their occupation? You can look down on me all you want, but can you stop looking down on my husband without knowing him?
I've already heard enough. Bottom of the barrel women and bottom of the barrel men really do suit each other, don't they? It's already over when you say he works in a factory. Your life is over too, isn't it?
Ha! It's amazing that you can look down on my husband without knowing anything about him. Your terrible personality seems to have leveled up since high school. You don't have to come to the wedding, you know.
I'll definitely go. Such an interesting wedding. It can't start without me there, right?
No, it's totally fine, actually.
And all of our classmates will be there too, right? So I have to go for sure. Don't forget to send me the invitation, okay? Well, even if you don't come, I'll go anyway. Make sure to reserve a seat for me.
I really don't understand why you want to attend so badly. If you want to come, fine, I understand. I'll prepare a seat for you, just in case. But please don't cause any problems at the wedding. The wedding is not just for me. It's also for my husband and both of our families.
Yeah, sure. The bottom of the barrel family.
If you don't stop, I'm seriously going to get angry, okay?
Scary. Well, I'm looking forward to the wedding. Your husband won't wear a tuxedo, will he?
Huh? What are you talking about now?
Your husband will probably wear work clothes instead of a tuxedo at the wedding, right? It's perfect for a factory worker, after all.
Can you please stop joking around? Seriously, you don't have to force yourself to come to the wedding. And please behave during the ceremony. So, that's the deal, okay?
Hold on, this is too funny. Your husband wearing a tuxedo. That's just hilarious.
What's so funny about it? It's a wedding, so there's no problem with him wearing a tuxedo.
But it's just too funny, I can't help it. A vest for a low-life factory worker? Give me a break with the jokes.
What joke are you talking about? Can't you just stop it already? You were pointing and laughing earlier, too. That kind of behavior makes others uncomfortable, so stop it. Just be quiet, okay? Are you even listening?
Why are you kicking me out? That's too harsh.
Cut the crap. Do you realize what you did? You threw a raw egg at my husband's tuxedo during the wedding. You've gone too far, just because you're my former classmate who loves to belittle others. You came to this wedding just to put us down, didn't you? And you forced your way into the ceremony just to make fun of us, right?
Well, there's no other benefit to attending, is there? That's just what suits bottom feeders like you.
You're enjoying making my husband a laughingstock, but you're going to regret it.
Huh? What? Regret? You should regret marrying another bottom feeder. If you had looks like mine, you could have married a company president, too. But I guess that's impossible for a plain girl like you.
You seem so triumphant, but should I tell you the truth about us? You'll probably panic when you find out.
Panic? What are you talking about? This entire wedding is already a panic. It's like a joke, really. A wedding with a bottom-of-the-barrel factory worker, aren't you embarrassed? He looked so ridiculous in a vest that I couldn't help but throw the egg.
Your husband's company is finished.
What?
That's what my husband said. Your husband's company is going under. Too bad.
Huh? I don't get what you mean. Even if you say that, it's just the barking of a losing dog.
I wonder which one of us is the losing dog. If your husband's company goes under, what will happen to you, a woman with no skills and just a pretty face? Supporting your husband seems impossible for you, huh?
There's no way the company is going under. You don't even know anything about my husband's company.
I may not know much, but my husband seems to know a lot. He's a business partner, after all. I said he was involved in factory management, but I never said he was just a factory worker.
Oh, really?
He's actually a young, talented president managing a factory.
Huh? A president?
It's a group company, so it's not a position to be ridiculed. It's strange to look down on someone just because they work in a factory. Throwing a raw egg just because you look down on someone. I can't help but think you've gone insane. I don't even know what to say.
So he's not a factory worker? Your husband is a company president?
It seems he has business dealings with your husband's company as well. But after what you did here, company associates were around, and they saw everything. Our company will stop doing business with your husband's company.
What? You're going to stop doing business? Your husband's company will be the one in trouble.
That's not the case. The scale of our companies is completely different.
Is that so?
You probably don't understand anything about business. I think you only care about the title of president. If my husband's company withdraws from doing business with your husband's company, your husband's company will be driven to a complete shutdown.
Huh? Are you lying?
I wouldn't lie about something like that. Are you sure your husband's company is really going under?
No, 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 that can't be true. I mean, I can't believe it. There's no way your husband is such an important person. I'd feel safer if he were just a factory worker.
Safer or not?
That's more believable, right?
Believable or not, it's a fact. My husband, the one you hit with the raw egg, is the manager of a major group company's factory.
That won't be revealed to my husband, right?
My husband should have already contacted yours. It seems that your husband received the call and is panicking. He's planning to dash to the wedding venue, even though my husband already said he's completely refusing.
What? Are you making fun of my husband?
It's hilarious, isn't it? You just got back what you did to him. Is there a problem?
Of course there's a problem. It's bad if my husband is getting angry, right? I had no idea our husbands were connected. I even thought your husband was a factory worker. I'll apologize for the egg incident. Do you have to make this such a big deal?
Of course it's necessary. You did such outrageous things. I will never forgive you. I thought you were a terrible person since high school. You ruined such an important day like a wedding. How can I forgive that?
I admit that what happened at the wedding was wrong. I'm sorry, okay? But it has nothing to do with our husbands' jobs. Let's just settle this between us.
It's not something we can just settle.
Why not? I'm begging you.
It's not me. You attacked my husband, right?
Well, that's true, Butayuro.
Then it's not me. My husband should handle it.
That might be true, but involving our companies is dangerous. He was already saying it's been tough lately.
It seems the business situation isn't great. Maybe it's because he has a wife who spends too much.
Shut up! You don't have to say that. Anyway, I'll apologize for this time and to your husband too. Please keep it a secret from my husband.
It seems you don't understand the seriousness of the situation. It's not something that can be settled with a simple apology. My husband is already furious, and our companies will completely stop doing business. Your husband's company will either go bankrupt or be absorbed. You have to choose one of those options.
Wait, what happens to me then? What about my life?
You've always looked down on my life. But your life might be the one that's over. Well, good luck with your life. Never show your face in front of us again, you trashy woman. In the end, Jane's husband, who was furious, arrived shortly after and took control of the situation. Despite the trouble that occurred, it seems Jenny and her husband were able to successfully complete their wedding ceremony. Of course, they demanded compensation, and later, Jane and her husband both apologized by prostrating themselves. However, Jenny and her husband completely ignored them. Jane's husband was so appalled that he decided to divorce her, and Jane was quickly kicked out of the house. Thanks to the divorce, her husband's company managed to survive, but Jane's life seems to have come to an end. They have become completely estranged. Considering what she did, it's only natural that she received such retribution.